I am Milton, son of a carpenter and married. A handsome bald guy. Yet daddy carpenter worked on skyscrapers, mom Marianne. I am the son of a carpenter and married. I get to make parables, and this night's parable here, I'm going to save my arm a little trouble. Switch from one to the other. This nightly is a Sandra, as well as many other guardian angels involved. I don't want to just give Sandra the credit, but I call Sandra. Sandra, have you been working on that which I asked you to work on? And she says, oh yes, Melton. And she looks at her watch, and it's one of those watches that have the sand going through it. Yeah, Sandra's real old-fashioned. And she says it should be coming together right about now. And yes, a pretentious man with his pretentious wife, significant other, has just gone for dinner, and they're getting out of a limo, and they're met by a military man and his wife. And he says, Mr. Gates, I want to know what your part is in this. And his wife makes a call in front of the other couple. 424-229-4140. The military man says, this is a military children's burn unit check of America's Lifelines. You see that phone right there in my wife's hand? I'm seeing that as every child in America's Lifeline. The firemen, the police, and the paramedics. What's your part? You've been having your OneDrives store. Milton has to store his stuff on those drives, Google and Gates' drives, because his livelihood is Gates. When you try to call me at that number, you can't reach me. That's your livelihood as well. The next time you're calling up a customer and you get that boring thing, busy signal, phone ringing, you get to leave a message, but I sure don't get it, and you don't show up on my caller ID. That's our Gates livelihood. I could design you some nice graphic art that will drive folks into your business. You can't do that if you can't reach me. I could be a customer. I need to store my stuff on external hard drives. Do you work in the computer industry? You can't reach me. That's those who placed Bill Gates in the position to be able to throw away money and still be a billionaire. And I've watched Microsoft give me trouble. I made a documentary of it on the computer desktop in front of me, and also on my laptop just today. They can reach me by phone. I've had to store my stuff in the past on those drives that come with the emails, both with Google and Gates. I'm a little bit better off storing my own stuff nowadays, but yeah, they're flushing those. The immaculate department here is making Gates and Google nervous. And it's not just about my hijacked lifeline, my Gates livelihood, it's about yours as well. And that's what the military man is saying to Bill Gates as he makes a video of his wife's phone, whatever it gets when it doesn't get me, John Melton Brady. 424-229-4140. You can certify your mail 4260, Eagle Rock Boulevard, apartment 419, Los Angeles, California 90065. John Melton Brady is the full name. You can use FedEx, UPS, any private carrier to certify your mail to me, Melton. You can do that. But I've got, make a video of that mail first. It's going to be stolen. It will be stolen. Over 8.5 years of asking for 93 checks. Not one Flight 93 check. No certified, no non-certified mail, and all that time ether. So the military man asked Bill Gates, what is your part in this? They can reach me by phone with those texts to save those drives that their Indian givers are out now. They want to flush them all because they've got those pesky 93 checks. Oh, that's my latest today. Got those pesky 93 checks of truth that point to everyone in the computer industry who's not Gates or Google, or maybe IBM, having their livelihoods hijacked, while the rest of those with a better product perhaps are left out in the cold. Make a video of America's hijacked lifelines, and the military man explains to the other couple there, this isn't going to show up on his call log. It's dangerous folks who are able to attack America from the outside with 9/11 and then attack us from the inside with placing politically correct Hussein in our White House to stain our democracy. I want to know what your part is in that, because I see Melton as the same as Oliver North at those Senate subcommittee meetings back in the day. Warning of bin Laden and no one listening before bin Laden attacked New York. I want to know what your part is in this. And he dials, his wife dials, he makes that video. It's got the timestamp on that video, it's got the number dialed, and it's got Bill Gates' and every employee Bill Gates has. Their reaction to their part in what this military man calls a military children's burn unit check of America's lifelines, to make sure his wife's phone is able to reach the fireman by trying to call me right now. You can't reach me. You have no idea when that religious censorship that places someone named Hussein in the highest office in the land will be affecting your phone. So make a video of those directly and antagonistically involved. That'd be Microsoft lately. And yeah, over the years. And also Sam and Lori Bond of Louisiana, who can reach me to taunt me, there's nothing wrong with your phone, Milton. We can reach you by phone. Your livelihood isn't gauged. We can reach you by phone. Ask Sam and Lori and a couple that's been placed in such a position of wealth. What is your part in this? And you try to call me, you make a video of that hijacked lifeline, and you tell everyone you know to do the same. (424-229-4140). Do it today. Do it often. We the people must be the reporter. They're not doing their jobs. Oh, that's my portfolio website there. Daffodil. Make that video, post that video, and come see the one and only in person. Have wit, will travel. Show me that perfect place to build Jesus' immaculate house here on earth. But the best mankind has to offer in those homes, inspire the future and the present to greatness with them. And ask all those in the way, all those actively taking part, as Microsoft has made us a visible effort today. And recently, since I've moved to this new apartment, what's your part in this? Because that's my child's lifeline. You can tell them I don't have any kids. What's your part in this that is affecting my family's lifeline? Bill Gates, Google as well. They're trashing those 93 check videos on their drives next year. Ask him, what is your part in this? 424-229-4140. And yeah, come see me in person. All this stuff can be printed out as imagery. You can make it in a mouse pad. You can use it for your desktop and let it be a reminder to check and post in front of all those folks. Oh, LAC, USC, Keck Medical, Had that heart attack with no chest pain last October 10th. They can reach me by phone and have not been very professional lately with Sony Top from one of their clinics. Ask those folks, how do you reach him by phone when my phone is hijacked? Check and post in 5. Come see me in person. Have will travel. And yeah, do those military children's burn checks. And in front of a whole lot, Spectrum is earning its place again today, next door, as actively taking part in your hijacked lifeline engaged livelihood. But yeah, the lifeline is more important, isn't it? Pick a card, pick any card. Demonstrate religious censorship. Easter 2009, I was taking the photo. Designed it soon after, and all of my 93 check images can be used to demonstrate that censorship that has placed Bill Gates where he is. Make the video, post the video, come see me in person. Well, let's get started building a better world. Am I gonna make it to the end? Well, you get the point. I don't want to go over 15. Some of those YouTubes won't cover that.